Hi, this is Mike for BuiltToClean, and this is BuiltToClean Manager. This is a web-based operations software specifically designed for commercial cleaning companies. Now, this isn't a scheduling, payroll, accounting, or invoice software. This handles everything else. This manages your employees, attendance, training, recruitment, your keys, your equipment, all of your customer information, your sales outreach, your walkthroughs, and all of your estimates. Typically, that would be done with spreadsheets, Word or Google Docs, paper files, notebooks, notepads, things like that. And there wasn't no other software where all of these different things were all together into one central location. So that's why I developed this. This is available also on mobile devices, your phone or a tablet as well. So you'll see here, this is the dashboard, and this is where you're going to get all of your alerts and reminders that you set up throughout the software. You're going to have today's alerts, this coming weeks, this coming months, things like that. You have your employee section where you keep all your employee information on all your employees. Here's their profile. You click on their profile. And then within your profile, it's going to give you their hire date, their birth date. When you add that in there, it's going to send you an alert on your dashboard of when those things come up. Same thing with that, the tasks and the reminders. You can do your pay raises, your performance reviews. And then when you click complete on one of these, it'll drop down and mark completed until that next due date that you set in there, and it'll alert you on your dashboard. You go here to add those tasks and then when they're due and when they're complete and how often they happen. And then here's the different types you got there. You can do custom ones as well. You can keep track of all your conduct and discipline for your employees. Simply add a record here of what kind of it was, and it'll keep track of all that to keep record of all those things. You have your documents. You can upload documents for all of your employees, and then you can download them as well. So attendance, keep track of all your attendance. You simply go here to log in an attendance. Someone calls in, select the employee, the reason they called in, if it's excused or unexcused, the start date, the end date. You can also do this for scheduled time off, such as vacations. And then I'll keep a record here of all the different people and the days and stuff they missed. You got your alerts here, so you can set up some different thresholds. So like a 3 unexcused absences in 90 days, you set that up with adding a rule here, and you can set that however you like. And then if the employee exceeds those, it'll send you an alert on your dashboard. You have all your training here. It does come preloaded with some training modules, but you can go in there and you can edit those how you like. You can add your own modules. And when you add a module, you go here, you can go in and edit the module sections. You add quizzes, the assignments. You can also translate it over to Spanish. And then you send it out, and the employee will get that via email, and you'll be able to track who has and has not completed their trainings. You got your recruitment. These are all for people that applied. They apply. You come in here. You can move them to a different stage of the hiring process to keep track of all the people that you're reaching out to. Key tracking. Here's where you keep all your keys. There's a drop and drag feature here. So you can keep track of all the keys and who has your keys. You can edit the keys here. You can add the different types of keys for key sets and things like that, and then who you assign them to. The equipment works the same way, kind of the same way layout as the keys. You simply go here to add equipment. You can edit the equipment. You can select if it needs repair, if it's broken, which location they're at. Also, you can add employees in case employees have the equipment. All your customers, come in here on your customers' profiles. You got routine tasks and services, whether it's inspections, floor service, carpet cleaning, and you can set the due dates for when those are done and which ones are completed. You can do check-ins here, just to reach out to them. So every so often to say, hey, how's it going? If there's any issues in the building, you can also keep record of all of that. All your estimates that you build in the estimates section gets tied to your customer, and then you can find it here in your customer's profile. You can also upload documents, pictures, things like that for all of your customers. Sales outreach works similar to the recruitment, the type of contact you made with a potential prospect, and then when you want to follow up with them, and it'll give you an alert when that time has come on your dashboard. Here's all your walkthroughs. Go here for a new walkthrough, the type of project it is, and you can simply move through the walkthrough. Here's some questions, how many days of service, all these basic questions for the customer. You can also add additional information. You can add some additional questions. You can upload some files, pictures, things like that. And then when you get into the areas of the building, you have all the different types of areas in the building, the square footage, the window count, the types of floors, and you can get the square footage for the floors in those different types of areas. You can select the tasks that are due and how often they are due. And they can also add custom tasks, and then you add your areas as you walk through the building with your phone or your tablet, going through the different areas of the building, building out the task list, things like that. And you also have a quick notes feature here. You can jot some quick notes down while you're doing the walkthrough. You have a calculator to help you calculate if you need it. Here's your estimates. You can build out all your estimates here, whether it's a recurring service, whether it's a one-time cleaning, floors, carpets, windows. And then you can also tie it to your customers, your current customers, and then also the walkthroughs that you did. And all that information gets saved in the software. And let's go back here. You can see once you enter the square footage, your different pricing per square foot or per hour, how many square feet per hour. And then you calculate your employment costs here, and it'll calculate everything for you. And then you can save or download that information, and that's all stored under the different customers that you select. So yeah, that was just a quick overview of the software. We also do have a how-to guide inside the software to help you in all the different sections if you need any help there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this is useful to you. It's something that you would use. Please check back for more videos, more detailed videos, things like that. And if you want, try to reach out to me, and I can answer any questions or give you a demo, things like that. So yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much.